Hello everyone, my name is Mutlu. We are going to present you the merger of JP Morgan and Stearns, which has been occurred in 16th March in 2008. Actually, at that time there were a huge panic because 85-year-old depression surviving investment bank Stearns is now facing with a bailout. I'll be talking about the news from Reuters and CBS. The first news is about exodus of employees. This exodus will cause to end with the relationships with the clients, which also will decrease the value of Bear Stearns. The next news is from CBS News. As you know, CBS known as a left-wing media, and they criticize on Bush administration that he is biased on bears and questions who let the financial system become so fragile that only one failure becomes the system's failure. So this calls again too big to fail dilemma. Now Narmina will continue.
Hello, I'm Narmina. I'm going to talk about terms of agreement. I'm going to mention three important terms that they made. First of all, each share of Bear Stearns common stock will be exchanged for 0.21 shares of JP Morgan Chase, reflecting an implied value of approximately $10 per share of Bear Stearns. Secondly, if the number of shares of common stock of JP Morgan change before the merger is completed because of reorganization, recapitalization, stock dividend, then an appropriate adjustment will be made to the number of shares of JP Morgan. And finally, JP Morgan will not issue any fractional shares of JP common stock in the merger. Instead, a Bear Stearns stockholder who otherwise would have received a fraction of a share of JP Morgan Chase common stock will receive an amount in cash rounded to the nearest cent. You can find the detailed terms of agreement in our presentation in the references part. And now my friend Cansu will talk about what happened after they merged.
Hello everyone, I'm Cansu. I'll be talking about what happened after this merge. JP Morgan originally agreed to rescue Bears for $2 per share, and then however they raised this price to $10. After this merge, JP Morgan projected $1 billion potential revenue by combining Bear's business into itself. A year later, JP Morgan was aggressively expanding the prime services business, taking it to Europe and Asia. And the management part of the business shifted mostly to JP Morgan's side. From this graph, as you can see, after the merge, they significantly got ahead of the Goldman Sachs, Goldman Sachs was leader in fixed income trading. With this merger, Bear helped Morgan to close the gap. And in this graph, we see that JP didn't become the largest US bank, but they grew in consumer and commercial banking. Its profit has surged to more than $24 billion from $14 billion. They're almost doubled what they're in 2006, as you can see. And that's my part. My friend Görkem will talk about stock market responses.
I am Hasan Görkem. I will talk about stock market's responses on the merger announcements. On the date around merger, which was on Monday, Bear Stearns had around $2 per share price. Earlier on Friday, it was $30 per share. In the same way, Bear Stearns had a stock market value of about $3.5 million on Friday. It sold about, actually, $236 million. When Bear Stearns were at the price of $2 per share, this price had effects on investors that they felt crazy. Asian markets tumbled. For example, Nike index finished Monday session nearly 4% lower. US stock markets were traded lower at that time. And it is the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching us.